Hi there, in this video I'll be showing you how you can use kiosks embedded in your CRM homepage to make looking up contact information as well as relevant deal and account information much easier and quicker. So let's say as part of your sales process, you routinely come into the CRM and look up a contact by using their email. So we'll use a test email in this case, and we're looking for a test person contact. And then perhaps we're just looking for a phone and contact type, and then we want to go into accounts and we look up their membership perhaps or account type, and then finally we want to go into deals just so we can look up what stage they're at, maybe when they're closing. So you can see opening up multiple records and then searching through all the fields for all of your records just to find one or two fields. It can be very time consuming as you do this multiple times a day. So to make it much easier and simpler and quicker, you can embed a kiosk in the homepage that looks like this. So it simply asks you for the contact email, and we'll type the same email again. Click done, and then there's a pop-up that shows you all the fields you were looking for. So simply by typing in the email, we get all the fields we need, and then we can move on. So you can see here we're getting phone, contact type, account type, membership, the deal name, and when it's closing. So instead of having to open multiple records and look through all of the fields, and if you have a business with a lot of fields that can take a lot of time, we can simply have the fields we're looking for show up in a window. And then we click done, and then perhaps we can move on to the next contact. So in order to start, we're first going into settings in the CRM. So just click on setup at the top here. And then underneath customization, we'll click on Kiosk Studio. And I've already made one here, but we'll create a new one. So let's create it, let's call it. So a kiosk is made of multiple screens that interact with each other. So if we come back to our home page here, you can see this is a screen where it asks you for the contact email. So we want to add that in at the start. We'll click plus and click on screen. And here we'll give it a title. So get contact email. And when you click on add, it will ask you what do you want to display. And we'll say we'll display an email field. And this is the email field we will use to capture the contact's email. So just give it a name and click done. So now that we get the contact's email, the next thing we want to do is fetch records related to that contact. So first we'll get the contact's record. So click on the plus icon again and click on get records. And we'll say get contact record as the title, and we'll get it from the parents module, and we'll choose contacts. So the matching condition will be since we're using email, we want the email to match. So basically we're saying look through all the contacts and find the contact that matches the email we just typed in their previous screen. So to set that up, we'll say email is the field, and we'll select the field called enter contact email, which is underneath this screen that we set up earlier. So click on this, click done. Okay, so now we got the contacts record. Now we want to get the accounts and deals as well. So let's click on plus and get records again. And this time we'll do get account. And we'll choose accounts right here. And for this, the matching condition will be account name. So if the account name is the field, and using the contact record, we know what the account name is. There we go. So now we're saying we get the account where the account name is equal to the account name within the contact record. And that should give us the correct one. Now we do the same thing for deals. So we'll say get records, get deal, and we'll select deals right here. And for this one, we'll use the same account name. So whatever the account name for the deal is, if it matches the contact, then we'll get that deal. There we go. Okay, so now that we've got all three records, now we want to create another screen for the user where we show them the records or the fields we want to display. So we'll click on plus in the screen, and we'll give it a name for contact information. And now we want to select a field called Get Records, and this will allow us to use data from the Get Records data we fetched earlier. So click on Get Records. And first we'll show contact information. So we'll click on this Get Contact Record that we set up earlier. And now for fields to display, you can choose anything you want to display. So in this case, we'll choose first name, last name, maybe the phone number, and perhaps just contact type as well. Okay, so repeat this process for the account. So we'll choose Get Records, we'll choose the account record we fetched earlier. Perhaps we want the account number, account type, maybe membership as well. So again, you can choose whatever fields you want. You can choose as many or as few as you need. And we'll repeat this for the deal. Get deal. And we'll just say deal name, closing date, stage, maybe type as well. And then click done. And there you have it. So now what you're doing is you're using a screen to get the contact email. And this is where we type in the contact email right here. Then using that email, we get the contact record. Then using the contact record's account name, we get the account as well as the deal record. And then we show all three information or whatever fields we need from those records within this screen right here. Using the get record information field. Okay, so after we're done creating that and customizing it as we need, we just click on publish, and it asks you where do you want to put this kiosk. For now, we'll just click on I'll do it later, and then you come into your home page, and if you want to add it to your home page, you just click on the three dots here, add component, click on kiosk, and you can see retrieve contact details, the second one that we made. Just click on checkbox and you should see it added, and you can drag and drop this or customize however you need. And we'll just click save for now. So if you scroll down and then type in the email again, click done, it will now show the same phone number, contact type, account number, and the deal we had. And of course, if you click on view record in new tab, in case you need to see more information, you can do so. So just click on this and it'll open up that deal record. And of course, you can customize to show whatever fields you need. So using a kiosk on your homepage, you can save a lot of time if you have a routine process where you look up contact information across various records. So instead of doing all of that, just enter the contact email, and then the kiosk will do that searching and displaying for you. Thank you, and let us know in the comments below if you have any questions, and see you next time.